Turkey is rapidly growing, developing. Export volume of Turkey is increasing day by day. Nowadays, our industrialists' products are competing from America to Europe, Middle East to Far East. Now the target is 2023. We are working for more powerful, bigger Turkey with $500 billion export volume. Approximately our exportation is provided 52% by maritime, 40% by road, 7% by airline, and just 1% by railway. With these rates, it needs an investment around 65 billion euros in order to reach our goal for the year 2023. This results in more roads and ports, more fuel usage, more carbon emission and economic burden. Today's railway transportation is economic, punctual, environmentalist, and has a low carbon emission. This is why Balo project has occurred. While Balo is improving our railway's efficiency in freight forwarding, also providing advantage and competitive power to our exporters for their European shipments in an alternative, economic, and environmental way. Balo is one of the national development projects that is established by chambers of commerce, commodity exchanges, and organized industry zones under the leadership of TOB, the Union of Chambers and Commodity Exchanges of Turkey, and has received the support of the Ministry of Transport in order to enter 100th anniversary of the Turkish Republic as a powerful and leading country. 90% of the Balo transport model is carried out by railway, which is an environment-friendly way that carbon emission and greenhouse gases are low. Shipments of 45 feet high cube containers taken from domestic loading centers are sent to consolidation centers in Anatolia and Europe by scheduled block trains. Then shipments are organized according to their points of arrival and sent to the logistics villages in European cities. How does the system work? Exporter evaluates the scheduled transport alternatives according to their loading and destination places offered by Balo system with username and password and sends an order to the operation center. After the approval of the order in operation center, the work order is sent to the loading center that exporter is depend to. The system determines the informations of container and plate which are suitable to the work order. After scaling without cargo, the vehicle is sent from the loading center to the exporter. Container is tracked by the exporter through the Balo's freight tracking system from the first moment of motion to the final address. The vehicle charged from the loading center is delivered to the arrival point in time, and the product is loaded into 45 feet high cube containers. In our system, we use 45 feet high cube containers that have more pallet capacity than standard 40 feet containers and equal to volume of standard trailer. The products that loaded into containers are secured by lock and seal, and then they are transported to loading centers. Trucks that reach to loading centers are checked via electronic control with their plate numbers and previously given container numbers. Containers from other exporters are also unloaded into loading centers in order to be sent to the Anatolia Consolidation Center. 45 feet high cube containers are loaded to scheduled block trains and their doors are positioned to face each other in doubles. Thus, the highest level of security is ensured during the transportation. Later, block trains set forth to the Anatolia Consolidation Center. Balo's scheduled block trains move on time without any delay. Exporters are never worried about loss of time. 45 feet high cube containers that come to Anatolia Consolidation Center in Bandırma are unloaded and stowed according to their arrival points in Europe. Block trains set out to the logistic villages in Europe in accordance with their destinations. Block trains departing from the Anatolia Consolidation Center come to the Bandırma port in order to pass Marmara Sea. Hence, the carriages that are loaded into train ferries transport to Tekirdağ, then connect to the main railway by the rail line between Tekirdağ and Muratlı, which was built by Ministry of Transport. Also, the containers coming from Istanbul by railway and from Derince by train ferries are treated in terms of their destinations in Europe Consolidation Center. Scheduled block trains of Balo that arrive to Kapıkule from Anatolia and Europe consolidation centers set forth to the logistic villages in Europe according to their arrival points without any entry permit problem. The consignments of our exporters arrive to their targets in a most efficient, safe, and economical way through environment-friendly train services. Before the block trains arrive to the logistic villages, arrival confirmation is given to the recipient companies automatically and delivery program is organized. Shipments are transmitted to ultimate buyers on time. Import shipments coming to Turkey, which are picked up from the logistic villages in Europe, are transported again by scheduled block trains with 45 feet high cube containers. Balo system also transports the shipments from Europe, which pass Turkey in transit to their destinations through modern Silk Road and Spice Route. As being waterproof, safe, efficient, economic, and environment conscious, Balo is the current name of logistic transportation. It is the dynamo of the organizations for attaining the goal for our export target, which will bring Turkish industrialists and exporters to the 100th anniversary of our republic proudly. With the power of the belief that we will be a leading country in the future, we will carry our industrialists and exporters' shipments to the world. Our goal is a leader Turkey in the centenary of the Republic.